Hello everyone, welcome back to Positron Plays Mages of Mystralia. As Zia is saying here, it is time to go back to Haven. So we're going to head back that way and meet up with the Enchanter and see what's going on. Also cast like a lot of fire. That's probably not healthy. For anyone, or anything. It is really pretty though. Oh, you know what I am curious about? Do I have a size modifier on this? I do. Is there a difference to where I can put the size modifier? I guess not. I was thinking like if I could attach it to the rain itself, but I suppose not. Alright, well let's go back to Haven here. There we go. We'll see what's going on here. We do have to pick up more mana lilies here too. Never have gotten back up to the 9.99. I suppose it hasn't been that long though. You know what? Do I have a scarab right now? I should actually check that. I do. Okay. Hello. Are you ready to go to the Dark Tower? It's revealing that it was Counselor Clovis. He's really petty. Huh. Oh, you'll be able to use the Sky Shard you retrieved earlier. You don't say. Ah, okay, we're gonna find out who our book friend is. Story time! The mage Sabinus turned the forbidden art of artifact creation, suffered for it. Did it stop the Mad King? Beautiful empty spellbook. Huh. It was called the Lost Meadow. Mage King seized the book. Sabinus' trap went off, sucking the Mad King into the spellbook. Sentience was preserved and imprisoned in the book, and that spellbook is yours. So it is him. Now I'm like this because they couldn't accept my power. We couldn't accept your madness. Yeah, I think you got this all wrong. You've mastered not spellcraft, but celestial magic. Oh, really? Have we now? Oh, that's devious. Will you go mad? Hideous has done a good job training you. Follow your judgment. This trickery has made you powerful enough to defeat Clovis. Huh. So, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure that... oh, I have the wrong element attached to this. I'm not entirely sure that what the Mad King has done is bad. I get the feeling he's gonna try to twist it kind of towards the end here, but I'm not entirely sure that he's necessarily done a bad thing. You know what does strike me as curious is we haven't received a mana upgrade in a while. Like, we didn't get one from that last boss. I didn't like leave it behind, did I? I don't think so. I think that would be impossible. But it does seem a little strange that I haven't gotten one of those in a few bosses now, have I? I think it's been like a couple of bosses since I got one. Alright. Something I am curious about too is, we do have some things that we haven't gotten yet in Haven. Not many, but it does make me wonder. Because certainly part of me wants to get everything before I go to the very end. I'm not entirely sure where all of that would be. Here's a curiosity. Can you use rocks to get across? That's not the right spell. Can I go up the river here? No. Oh wait, there's a treasure chest right here. How long has that been? Is this... Wait, was that the last one for this area? No, okay, that doesn't count. How long has that one been sitting there? I just have not seen it. That's kind of funny, actually. Yeah, but I am kind of curious to find the remaining items in various places. Is there anything we can do down here, I wonder? Emily's no longer here. Maybe she found something. Remove the sky shard. Yes? This seems like a terrible idea. That doesn't count as an item either. Where else could there be an item here? Can't go left and right there. Maybe I'll pause here for a moment and try to find whatever the last item is here in Haven, at least. So hold that thought. All right, so I think there is an item here. Yep, there sure was. Oh, that's really sneaky. There's a purple soul bead hiding basically in plain sight that whole time. Well, not really plain sight. So does that count as the last one? It does. I think what I'm going to do for the rest of this video, actually, because the Dark Tower seems like, you know, like that's going to be the end. I would like to try to find all the remaining items. So we're going to do some of that in this video. So hold that thought. There's going to be a number of jump cuts here. And we'll try to see how many more of the remaining items we can find. Alright, here we are in Greyleaf. There's actually one of these that is like super obvious that I just never got. So this should be, I think, homing should do this for me. Find out here in just a moment. Yeah, there we go. Whoop. I have to... Uh-oh. Well, that's a problem. How do I get over there? Can I... Well, that puts it under the bridge. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Just had to get into the right spot. So that's one purple soul bead. And I think there's actually a rune challenge I never actually did here. Actually. I think this one up in the little tower here, I think I never actually went back to finish it. But we're going to find that out in a moment here. If I can remember how to get down that direction. Yeah, there was one in the tower. Yeah, I never actually came back to finish this. This, I think, was the other one I was talking about that needed, like, the split? Yeah, it was. That's actually really funny. Okay, so how do we do this? I mean, I can probably do this. This is not exactly the most graceful way to handle it, but... yeah. I'm guessing that you were supposed to use, like, the split, like a left and a right to do that, but I got the job done. Swift. Significantly increases the spell's casting speed. Huh, that's interesting. Oh, we got the Mage's Path. Was that the last rune? I think it was. So we have all... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. We have all of the runes now. Huh, I wonder... How does Swift work? Exactly. Oh, You know what? I'll be honest. I actually didn't know that I could just hold the button on these. I wonder. I couldn't have done that now because I wouldn't be able to move while casting it. But yeah, actually didn't know there was repeat cast on that. Yeah, I am curious. Like, how does Swift interact with this per se? It seems to be the same as time, but what happens if I add Swift and time together? Oh, that happens. That's kind of wild, actually. Boy, could we make use out of this in any sort of way? Because, I mean, this cat's, like, really fast, right? Yeah, I mean, that drains my mana incredibly quickly. Is it useful, though? I don't know. What if I add a random to this? I mean, that's almost useful? It is curious, to say the least. Yeah, I don't know exactly what we'd want to do with time, or with Swift on these. We could get repeat cast pretty quickly, but I don't think I really need that right now. It's an interesting rune, though, to say the least. There are certainly combinations here that I'm not fully aware of yet. So let's see, we still have a lot of, I think those are soul beads in the Rise. We have one in Lava Grotto, one in Sky Temple, 2 in the Highlands. Maybe we'll do, we'll do the Highlands next, I think, so be right back. So I actually decided to come back to the Lava Grotto instead, because there was only a single item here. And I did manage to find it pretty quickly, so we have another puzzle here that I never did. Molten Core, huh? Like, as in, by fire be purged, or? Well, that is an extremely nerdy joke to make. I wonder if these... This one can't be here. It probably can only be there, actually. You could be here. Would you go there? No, you can't go there. You would have to be here. Well, no, that one can't be there. Yeah, is this literally the only place this one can be? I think so. Yeah, it has to be in that spot. And I think this one has to be in this spot then. Nope, can't be there, can't be there. Or there. It could be here. But what could connect to... Well, these are the same runes. I don't know why I keep doing that. That could connect to that. Yeah, I don't think this one can be there. I mean, that connects, but then we have an issue with the rest of these. This one has to be here. Okay, hold on. Whoa, okay. Wait, actually, I think I just solved it. Yep. That's I had a totally different plan in mind and put it in the wrong place, and it worked out. So this should be our last soul bead here. Very nice. So that area is now complete. So the places remaining are the Rise, Sky Temple, and the Highlands. The Highlands and the Rise have quite a few that we've missed. Sky Temple only has the one, though. So that might be a good target for the next place to go here. And I think I'm going to try, I mean, this video is going to be a little on the long side as a result, but I think I'm going to try to get the rest of the items in this video. So people can have like a singular place to go for the remaining cleaning up on these, so that means it's jump cut time again. Well, this one seems easy enough. Here I am in Sky Temple. If you actually just take the southern path past this camp, there's a breakable wall here that I just never opened for whatever reason. And I'm assuming this is going to give me a purple soul bead here. Sure did. Alright, well that took care of that area really quickly. Alright, so now we've got the Rise and the Highlands left. There's 2 in the Highlands and 4 in the Rise, which seems kind of nuts. I'll probably do the Rise next. So this is a sneaky one. There's a treasure chest right here. Oh, it's only green soul beads. There is, however, something I think over this way. There sure is. Boy, that's also a sneaky one. And that's also green soul beads. Okay. Oh, but there's a whole path over here. Oh, this is one of the ghosts. Oh, okay. In fact, oh, whoops. Is this potentially the last ghost? He won't trigger my mines either, will he? We can just raw cast this. Nice. Sweet, that's one less ghost. And I think that's all of them. Okay, so for that we need to go back to the Necromancer, I think. But at least that's one item here. But there's got to be still some purple soul beads and such. Whoops. Around. So I need to make myself a path this way. There we go. Alright, so there's still some stuff in the Rise, though. Quite a few things, in fact. Because does that even count? It does count as an item. Okay, so there's 3 left. I'm not entirely sure where they are. Though I had received a hint that one of them may be towards the tower, so we'll check. We're not going to go into the tower, but we'll at least come over here. I actually don't like raw casting this spell. I definitely prefer using the mine. So I can kind of get the hell out of here. Oh, that's not the right spell. Where are you? Yeah, there we go. A little bit of a firestorm. In fact, there could be a few items out here, because we've never explored this area before. I was kind of avoiding it. But yeah, I will use. I can always go back and get more Mana Lily, so the faster we can take care of these jokers, the better. Nice. What is... There's nope, thought maybe that was a door. Can't blow it up, can I? No. Okay. Yeah, I definitely don't want to go into this area, but I will check. This is still part of the Rise, so see if maybe there's something here. There's a statue here. Nope, can't do anything with that. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Okay. It is interesting that the bats won't trigger proximity. Or they won't trigger, yeah, they won't trigger proximity. Maybe I need to use rock pillars to get up here? Or, how do I get up there? Oh, wait a minute. There's a path. Looks like there's a path up here. Can I just... Oh, okay. There we go. And it's a purple soul bead. Nice. Can I make that dash? Yes. Okay. Don't want to go in there yet, but let's take a quick look to see... And this is the moment where I'm pretty sure I just heard my phone and I have no idea where it is. So apologies if that came through. Alright, that's going to definitely lead straight to the tower. We've got, what, 2 more items out here? Alright, we'll take a little bit of a wander. I don't want to spend too much time on this video wandering. If I have to pause and go explore, whoops, or look it up, then I will do so before too long. But yeah, we'll take a moment to explore here. See if we can't just find it without making another cut. Not that, you know, it doesn't actually take me a lot to splice these together, but I do always get concerned that I'm gonna desync the recording doing that. Oh, we've never opened this door before. We're gonna, sorry there, buddy. Yeah. Oh, the sky shard goes here. Well, how about that? Little dragon door there. Interesting. Oh, that's a very big treasure chest. Oh, is this an upgrade? Oh, I got an achievement called Gate Crasher too. Well, that's interesting. So that is one of the double upgrades. So they're not just from bosses. I wonder where the last one is then, because there is one more. And then speaking of one more, there's only one more item left out here. So I'm assuming that's got to be around here somewhere. Like, it's got to be over in this direction. Though I'm not entirely sure where. But we'll take a quick exploration here. And, oh, nope, that's going to lead to the woods, I believe. But where is this last? There's got to be like a purple soul bead somewhere. But where would it be? This seems like it's going towards... So we've solved this puzzle. Samurai Punk. Visit the land of Mystralia in ancient times. I can't remember if we've seen that one before. I know they did add some more Kickstarter statues post-release. I guess I'll pause here and then we'll find the last soul bead here. I'm actually just quickly looking. I had pulled up a guide just in case I was unable to find them. I don't know entirely which ones I don't have. Alright, well, I'll pause here for a moment. Oh, someone was definitely yelling at their monitor as I ran right past this about, 30 seconds ago, maybe video-wise. I'm assuming this is a shield situation, a homing shield situation. Let's try it out. Yeah, okay. So that should be the last item in the Rise. So I believe the Highlands are the last 2 items I need. So I will head over that way, make hopefully just one last jump cut, and we'll find those last 2 items. There's a puzzle here that I'm not sure I ever even saw. This is actually just across the river, east of the farm in the Highlands. So yeah, let's see. I think I can just solve this one with a rain. So I'm probably just going to do that. Make sure we have that equipped. Yeah. And since I had it casting itself, it repeatedly triggered it. So this should be a soul bead. And I believe the last item that we need is from the Necromancer. I think now that we've cleared out the ghosts, he will give me something. Actually started that sentence and then I'm actually not sure what he's going to give me. I was thinking he was going to give me a purple soul bead, even though it seems like a really low reward. But I've got 8 right now. So, I mean, there's not going to be a 9th without there being 3 more. And we know there's not 3 more from the map, unless there's some in the Dark Tower. But I don't think, upgrade-wise, that works out. But, yeah, we're going to go through and talk to the Necromancer here. Make sure I've got my Ice Path equipped. I don't think there's a faster way to get to him. I think you always have to go through the sewer. Could be wrong there. At least we can just dash on through to the other side, as it were. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like there's probably an easier way to get around here that I'm just forgetting. This seems kind of like a pain to get back to him. Okay. So, yes, you can't feel their presence anymore. Disaster averted. Oh. Spirits can't leave their tomes by themselves. Yes, you did. Wow, crossed one thing off your list. I kind of would like to play as this guy. Was left and our summons as a sign of peace between mages and necromancers long ago. Ooh, is this our last double upgrade? I think it is. Nice. Got an achievement called Ghostbusters and an Afterlife Elixir. We also got an achievement called Arcane Mage. So that must be, yeah, so I have maximum mana here. Alright, so I think the last thing to do upgrade-wise is go back to Haven and turn in these last soul beads. And I think we'll have all the upgrades. So I'm going to do that. I'll do that on camera. And then next time I'll head to the Dark Tower and we'll go beat the crap out of Clovis. It is strange to me that there's no... I mean, I guess there's one in the field, but I feel like there should be more teleporters. I mean, that's just... Whoops. That's just me being lazy. But, it would be nice if there were a couple more teleporters scattered about. I was going to say it's surprising that there's not one in the town, but it's not really, because, I mean, they don't want magic. So it actually kind of makes sense that there isn't one in the town. Alright, we're going to go to Haven. Yep, that's a nice looking map right there. All those check marks. I might as well just buy these as I pass by here. It only takes a second. Okay, let's go get our final upgrades. Wish granted. There's one, and should be the last one here. Legendary life enhancement. Or enchantment, rather. Nice. Blood Mage. So we have all of... I think that's everything, right? Like, we've got all of the wands. We've got all of the upgrades. I like that they highlight those too. It's actually a really nice touch. Our map is complete. So next time, all we have to do is go to the Dark Tower and see what will happen there. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope this video has been helpful if you're looking for some items. I will see you soon.